The WWE Royal Rumble 2026 lists have been leaked and I am gagged and I have to talk to you about it. Before I continue, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So add me on TikTok and also catch up with Bell to Bell on my brother KG's channel every week for our Raw and SmackDown rundowns. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. The 2026 Royal Rumble list have been leaked, and let me tell you exactly why I think. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the women's Royal Rumble match first. And according to the leaked script, yep, the whole script has been leaked as well. According to the script, the women's Royal Rumble match will start first, and it includes the first entrant, which is the return of Tiffany Stratton. Listen, I have been following her on TikTok, and homegirl is ripped. She's ripped to shreds. Okay, Tiffy is really on Tiffy time, and she looks good. Like, she looks good. So she's coming back to blow off some steam, okay? And the number 2 entrant, allegedly, remember this is all alleged, right? The number 2 entrant is Charlotte Flair. Now, if you cast your minds back to WrestleMania back in April, yeah, these two went at it for the WWE Women's title. Tiffy retained, Charlotte was pissed, and the run up to the match at WrestleMania, these two clashed on SmackDown and said some very personal things about each other's men and dating lives. And yeah, it just got messy. It got messy. So just imagine what it's going to look like in Riyadh on January 31st when the Royal Rumble kicks off with these two ladies. It's looking a little bit crazy. Okay, I just want to go into it. So the first 5 entrants I will read to you: Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, Kairi Sane, and Zelina. Julia is number 5. Now, Kairi Sane, you guys have been seeing Kairi Sane on Monday Night Raw. She's the current tag champion, women's tag champion with Asuka. And I believe that this is the point where that tag team could be broken up. I don't know where the titles will sit by January 31st, but really and truly, I can't lie. Kairi Sane deserves a lot better. She is a fantastic wrestler. She's so fabulous to watch. But then this tag team where she looks like, you know, she's being carried by Asuka a little bit. Mwah, mwah. I think my girl deserves a bit better. And we could see some cracks in that tag team by the Royal Rumble, okay? Julia is the number 5 entrant, and Julia has been fishing for the US title back from Chelsea Green. I really like Chelsea Green as champion. I mean, she talks all that mess, yeah, and she's good at it. And she does give the US Women's Championship this flair that it seemed to have been dipping a little bit. You know, the flair of it was dipping. She does give a good sort of feeling to that title, even though we love to hate her a little bit. But I like Chelsea Green. I like Chelsea Green. So I don't know what's going to happen in that build up for the US title as Julia's trying to get it back. On the most recent SmackDown, which is the SmackDown after Christmas, Julia has beat Chelsea Green. So she does have a title opportunity. So what would that spell out when she joins in at the Royal Rumble? I don't know. Okay. So we do have Kiana James, who's the current valet for Julia. I don't know if Kiana could potentially turn on her because Kiana James, like, she looks good. She's got the physique. She's got this style. I mean, I don't really be liking the little handbag that she carries. I don't really like the little handbag that she carries. But if she does turn on Julia, because for me, I think the Royal Rumble for men and women is where you see true alliances and the relationships that are supposed to break down or the relationships that are supposed to happen. That's what I think, okay? But that could be a really good storyline there for Kiana James. All right. Okay. I wouldn't be mad if I saw that. Lash Legend is the number 10 entrant. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Lash Legend. I have really enjoyed watching Lash Legend on NXT. She is doing fabulous on the main roster. As I'm recording this, is just after Christmas. So the last match that she was in was her versus Charlotte Flair for the very first time on SmackDown. But the thing is, she did lose the match. But however, she looked good though. She looked good. But then In the Royal Rumble, I want to see her do some mess. I want to see my girl Lash Legend do some mess. The last Royal Rumble, while she was still on the NXT roster, I mean, she did her thing. She did last for a really long time. But then right now, she is in a tag team with Nia Jax. So I wonder how that's going to look and if they're really going to depend so much on each other in this match. Okay. Because where is Nia Jax? Nia Jax is the number 6 entrant. So I wonder when Lash joins at number 10. Remember, this is alleged. How they're going to get on as a tag team there and how they're really going to use that alliance. We shall see. I'm really excited about the number 14th entrant. Again, this is all alleged. I'm really excited about the number 14 entrant. This is Sol Ruka. I am in love with Miss Ruka. I mean, at Saturday night's main event at John Cena's last match, she, in that match with Bailey, she was showing off with her moves and her skills, and I was all here for it. I was here for it. Okay? I was really here for it. I can't wait for her call up to the main roster because this lady has a lot to give. So I'm really excited for Sol Ruka being involved in the Royal Rumble match. Remember, it is alleged. Okay. Maxine Dupree is the number 16th entrant. I'm mentioning my girl Maxine because she is giving the Intercontinental title some sass and she's really coming out of her shell and I love it for her. So I want to see her character dominate a bit more in the Women's Royal Rumble. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. I know you're waiting to hear who could the winner be. Allegedly, I'm excited about this because an ex WWE Women's Champion is due to return and is due to win the Royal Rumble. That is my girl, my sis, Bianca, VEST Belair. So allegedly, she's due to come in at number 25 and she is supposed to win this Rumble. Now, if she wins this Rumble, could we potentially see Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania? Could we see that? Could we see this happening? Could we see Jade Cargill holding on to that title for just a little bit longer? But then if you watch the WrestleMania promo, my girl Bianca is not included. But then I'm not too sad about that. But I do believe that finger has healed. Girl, I hope it has healed. Bianca, I hope it has healed because I am waiting on you. Okay? That would be a fantastic win, but I am thinking about the rest of the women's roster here. So, allegedly, the number 29th entrant, the number 29 entrant will be Liv Morgan and she will be the runner-up. So that means Bianca Belair could be tossing Liv out of the ring. And I want to see this showdown because I think they might owe each other a couple of scraps and a couple of knocks from what happened at the Elimination Chamber earlier on this year. You lot remember? So, lastly, I need you guys to comment, like, share, and let me know what you think. Because allegedly, Paige is due to return to the WWE as the number 30 entrant in the Women's 2026 Royal Rumble in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Now, according to the blogs, Paige was recently, this week of Christmas, this limbo week, Paige allegedly was at a wrestling event and entered the event to her WWE theme tune. Paige's return has been something that's been talked about, whispered about, alluded to for quite some time now. So if she comes back, what does this mean? Is she on like a Legends type of thing? Is this a one-hit wonder to show these girls, what things are really all about? I don't know. Guys, I'm going to leave this section called Alleged right here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll be back to talk about more allegedness from the WWE. Have a good one.